That right there is the sounds of Clef Styles.
Clef
Out
Styles,
of
it
Harlem, fucking New York.
Yes.
That's the Renaissance area. That's what Bumpy Johnson used to run.
Uh-huh.
All right. I feel good about that connection right there.
I like it. I like it. I think our handful of fans really like it as well.
Our hands on one.
It's a refreshing post mask off. It's a refreshing sound.
Yes, absolutely.
Here, yeah.
We like that.
Yeah.
You know, the photograph worked for me too for him. You know?
It did, yeah.
I like some Def Leppard.
Yeah.
You know, I always was under the impression when I would watch Def Leppard, like the shorts and the shirt they would wear, that was the British flag. I don't believe that's the British flag, but that's all I knew of it.
I don't think it is, and I thought you were going to say that you thought they were deaf. I don't know why.
Oh, DEAF?
I don't know why. There's a bunch of Mozarts on the guitar. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, we're back off a mask off.
Wait, I think he was blind. Anyway,
Who?
No, he was deaf.
Who was
Mozart? Was it one of those classical
That's
guys?
Beethoven.
That's what
Beethoven was.
Yeah.
Beethoven was deaf, and this is how hardcore he was. He went deaf, and it pissed him off because they said he was always angry. And he cut the legs off the piano so he could feel the vibration from the piano and know what key he was playing.
That's fantastic.
That's where he came up with that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm doing it.
Oh.
Dun 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 dun. All right. Dun 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 dun. Which became a hit in the 70s. I can't remember. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. All right. Whatever.
Okay.
Emails. Lori says, "I gotta hand it to you guys."
Lori.
Okay.
It sounded like you said Lloyd. I don't know why, but continue. Lori.
Lloyd is a weird name because Lloyd has two fucking L's, like a capital L and a small L.
It's like Aaron.
Yeah, right.
With two A's.
Why?
I have no idea.
But Aaron gets a pass because Aaron is Elvis Presley's middle name.
It doesn't get a pass. It has two A's and doesn't need it. You could put an E in front of it and still be the same damn name.
You're not down with it? Aaron's the girl's name then.
I know, but but my point... Can you change Lloyd, take off an L, and now it's a girl's name? Or change a Lloyd to like a different letter and now it's a girl's name? No. Lloyd is two L's, and it's dude, and that's all there is to it. So Lloyd, I think, beats Aaron.
Have you met more Lindsay that were men or more Lindsay that were women? Or more Lindsays that were pets? Because I know a lot of dogs named Lindsay.
I've never met a pet named Lindsay.
Never.
Girls, yes. I would say it's probably 3 to 1.
Guys and girls?
Yeah.
So
girls 3, guys 1.
So do you think Lindsay is a girl's
name? Yeah.
You go girl's name?
Yeah.
I would go girl's name too.
I would
so when you meet a guy named Lindsay, do you look and you like looking for the tits that strapped down under ace bandages?
Yeah.
Remember?
I'm sorry, I don't know how we got. Lori said.
All right, Lori says, I gotta hand it to you guys. The mask off, all of them are spot on. When Wood says at the beginning of them, they do something better than I skidded out. They do something better than us. It's a true statement. Mm-hmm. Love them all. And how do you guys get these people that come?
Please
these people
finish
that
that.
come into your shitstorm. Wow, that scared me. Very impressive. Now, what's worse, having an upside down nose on your face, or being, or only being able, or never being able to say any word with the letter E in it? Fuck, what the fuck's wrong with me? Okay, so either you have an upside down nose on your face, so you drown in the shower.
Okay.
I like to
twisted
people who are watching right now, they just saw Wood put his nose upside down, which is
I had to in my mind.
You're supposed to be the cerebral one, and look what you just did. Or never to be able to say a word with the letter E in it. Which one would you rather go?
Probably upside down nose. I don't know how I would. I don't know that I could. Like, would those words just be eliminated from my vocabulary and I wouldn't have to think about it? Because if I have to think about it, I'm never speaking again.
She said say, so you would never be able to say a word with the letter E in it.
Yeah, well then, okay, I'd probably do that. Because if it was like just deleted from my vocabulary and it's not something I actually had to put brain power into, yeah, I wouldn't know any different. Like, who cares?
So which way would you go?
I would go without saying a word with the letter E in it.
All right, so you know child support doesn't have an E in it. You realize that?
That's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Just clearing it up.
Yeah, but they're still going to bill me whether or not I say the E or not. So
I would go. I take the upside down nose.
Oh, well,
I can plug it up.
Well, you're going to drown in the shower.
No, I can plug it up. You keep your face out the shower.
Yeah, but you'd look weird.
And I don't swim anyway. You know how many words have the fucking letter E in it?
You could look down into your nose now.
and know if it's clean.
Yeah. That's
You never
true.
have to worry about a breather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except, what if you get caught in a rainstorm?
I go under something. The fucking easy solution, umbrella. Easy solution, Mac. This email is short and sweet. Why is it always short and sweet? Why is it never long and bitter? Why is
Those
it never
happen.
long and sweet? What? Explain. Explain the long and bitter.
Well, I don't know. If you've ever been in a relationship more than, I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to say those things. I saw a very tall woman today.
Oh.
A very tall woman. She's a little bit taller than me.
Okay.
So I like to tell the world I'm 6'4". Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. She was a little bit taller than me, and I just think, what is that? You know,
Long
that's
and
a
bitter.
lot of pita bread.
Yeah, it's long and bitter. Anywho.
Max says, this email is short and sweet. I want to drink whiskey with Taylor. Please make this happen sooner than later.
Okay.
Coach Trent Dilfer is scarier than a player Trent Dilfer. Probably isn't hard to do. I didn't know Trent Dilfer was a coach right now.
I didn't either, to be honest.
Who's he coaching?
I don't know.
I heard a semi-homeless lady bitch out her man over missing bus pass this week. Every single one of us has been on the receiving end and got that phone call, the angry woman phone call. This was next level. So, buddy, if you out there listening, the homeless guy, she fucking told you to look for it. Much love, fellas. Mac. I have no idea what any of that's about.
I don't know.
I have no idea where the fuck he was.
It's if he's somewhere that a homeless person is screaming at their homeless significant other. Yeah, he's in some places.
How much does it cost to ride the bus now?
I don't know. I don't typically do that.
When's the last time you rode a city bus?
Oh, it had to been early 2000s. Yeah.
Why?
It was easier to get around that way. Cheaper. But
Going
then
on a Blockbuster?
Yeah, but then I purchased a bicycle, and it was easier to ride a bicycle. It was more fun to ride a bike, too.
Okay.
Not like those cyclist assholes,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Not those guys.
You got to clarify because we still have that
Yeah.
listener. Matter of fact, that listener, he listens to old episodes. He emails in sometimes.
Okay,
He talks about, I'm listening to an episode from 2017 or 2019. He goes back and he listens to other shit.
That's a long
Good
time
on
ago.
him.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck with him because if you call a motorcyclist a cyclist
A
or
biker.
a biker.
A biker. It
If
was
you
a
call
biker.
if you call a bike rider a biker, is that it?
It was if you call a cyclist that
Gosh,
rides
somebody gets stabbed.
that pedals the bike, if
Yeah.
you call them a biker, you get in
You're
trouble.
wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned that. I said that like 6 weeks in a row, I think. And every week I got berated for
Right.
saying they're not bikers, they're cyclists. Bikers ride motorcycles, cyclists ride bicycles.
I remember one of the last
Okay,
emails.
I'm
He told you
sorry.
what you had on the day we were recording, and he said, "Say it again, fuck, because I can find you."
Yeah. So I've changed my vocabulary
Smart.
out of fear. Yeah.
Smart. Inch deep. Wooden Keith. You know I'm a fan of the mask off, but this one rubbed me the wrong way. Unlike Johnny Gill, rubbed you the right way. Yeah, that was a good song. Man. That brings good memories. Anyway, despite how short it was, it took me all week to get through it. Maybe it was all the smelly dick talk.
Could have been. Could have been.
And why was Taylor always bringing up dick and balls? Did Wood have his unshavings out during the podcast? Taylor sounded knowledgeable and about a lot of different things. Wow.
These are some incredible emails that you're struggling through.
A jack of
today.
all trades is a master of none comes to mind. Not a diss, as I also like to be proficient in many things. Don't make this sexual, Keith. Okay. It went right over my head because I'm so hard reading each fucking word.
Wait,
right
you're
now,
right. You said you're so hard reading each letter.
All right. He said,
You I think what you meant to say
Oh,
was
what I said off the cuff, I fucked that up too?
yeah, you said I'm so hard reading this right now.
Maybe I am.
Stay on your side of the
The
table.
bit on the Fox taking a dump was funny, even though I don't approve of the poo-poo banter. This episode was a smelly bag of uncircumcised dicks and as shallow as Taylor's lens hole. Not really, but I've heard a few that are a lot better. Love Jamathan.
I don't sure.
How did I do? Did I butcher that enough for Jamathan?
100%.
Okay.
That's okay because it sounded like it was kind of wordy anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and it sounded like he gave us a 1 to 10. It was probably a 4.
Fine. I'll take
so if that's the case, then so what if you butchered it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So what?
I butcher a lot of things.
That's on him. Sharpen up. buddy.
Next email.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Made you nervous, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did, because I think I know who this is going to be from.
You know who this
Yeah,
is
because
from.
there's only one person that you follow Jamathan with.
Hi, Keith.
Oh, boy.
Hi, Zachary. So you want to rob a bank when you're terminally ill. That's rich. Who's going to write the note for you? Or who's going to teach you which building says bank on it, you dumb fuck? Also, smart play telling the world your plan. But what do you expect from a Bigfoot believer? If I told Keith right now I saw a Bigfoot twirling a sign in Times Square, he'd be on the first thing moving that way. Sad. It's like a cat with a laser light. Hi, Wood.
Hello, Zach.
So, you wonder if babies are confused when they wake up in different places after falling asleep?
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting how you have no concerns for your kids that meet you for the first time in court, or have parent time in a bar, or see you at a Walmart in passing. I know I'm late today, but I've been busy. I'm still the best emailer to the show. Keith read me last. That's how I show love. Zachary. He wrote Zach, but I like Zachary. So
Yeah.
That's the end of the emails.
Wow. That is the end of our emails.
We haven't heard from him in a little while.
No, we haven't. It's
which
been a
is
couple
fine.
Months. Yeah, but it's okay.
But I love when he
what?
shows up.
I do. I appreciate it every time. That does bring us to the end of our emails, which brings us to our snaggles, which this is rarity.
Okay.
This is a rarity.
Uh-huh.
Now, you brought something in, sweet and delicious.
Did I? Which one's
Okay,
this is sweet?
hold on. I'm going to take off the delicious part.
Okay.
And I'm struggling. I can feel my teeth are kind of rotting as I'm drinking it. This is the green bottle.
Uh-huh.
We already drank the blue bottle.
The green bottle's apple.
And the blue bottle was raspberry.
Raspberry.
Yeah. And there's a yellow bottle.
Which is called let me dig this out. The yellow bottle is the ice lemonade.
I don't know if I even want to try that
you
because I'm chasing it with a Cigar City Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
They are different ales. This
Okay.
one's a refreshingly tart ale.
Uh-huh.
I have to because maybe my palate's changing. I don't know. But
Get
this
to the
is,
goddamn fucking snaggles.
That is our Snaggles.
You didn't give any names.
Oh, you didn't. I don't know the name of it. I know it's green. This one's green. The other one is blue, and that one's yellow in your hand.
We're drinking Johnny Bootlegger, who looks like a broke-ass John Dillinger.
Yeah, he does.
We drink.
That's
so
why he's
I
a
found this
bootlegger.
shit. Matter of fact, this bottle right here alone is like the new Mad Dog. It cost me $2.50. I brought 6 of them. So I brought the apple, the lemonade, and the raspberry, and it tastes like cotton candy with a little splash of fucking vodka on it.
Yeah.
I got to go to the dentist after drinking this. Also,
Yep.
I'm following mine up with something called Club Tales. Did you ever watch DuckTales when you were a kid?
I did. DuckTales.
Woo! I love
Yeah.
DuckTales. But I drink the Long Island iced tea, and I also got in here, I think, a screwdriver. So they mix
Those
the
are
shit
delicious.
up. When I make them, they're delicious. I don't know what Club Tales is fucking around with. We're about to find out. This Long Island iced tea leaves something to be desired. Although I drank the whole thing.
Yeah,
Because
you did. Yeah.
my liver doctor says I have a little bit of a drinking problem. So next I have the screwdriver. All of those are brought to you by
Tiger Claw Tattoo, guys.
Meow.
They are in
I'm a tiger.
Mill Creek, Utah.
I'm a tiger. Do you think Shay? Do you think we've never seen? Have we seen him with his shirt off? No, we did see him with his shirt
Yeah,
off.
our
But we
very
didn't
first
see his
episode.
back. We saw.
Yeah, we
didn't-
did.
Did we see his back?
He took his shirt off for the photos.
I know, but does he have tiger stripes on? Why tiger
does
claw tattoo? Did he? Why did he do that? Did he watch 80s
There was a
kung
reason.
fu movies?
There was a reason, and I know he gave it the first time he was in with us,
So drunk.
but I can't remember.
So
now.
drunk. So
But-
drunk. Us.
So Shay, I'm sure will email in this next week and let us know. Hey, assholes.
Shay's a man of few words. He's too busy making money.
That's true, but he's still going to say, hey, this is why it's called Tiger Claw Tattoo.
Okay.
And if you please would remember this. You know what I do remember is the phone number because I can see it in front of me.
It's because I scratch my mark on you. All the tattoos are coming out. I use my long nail and I scratch you.
Hopefully it doesn't have a long pinky nail.
Okay.
It's 801
That's
410 I have 801-410-4245. He's in Mill Creek, Utah, so all of our second largest has taken over now D.C. Was it D.C. was our second largest audience in the States?
Yes.
It's California. So California, when you're coming here.
You guys like tattoos.
Yeah.
You tattooed in California by the 4th grade. No, seriously,
Yeah.
get in it. The guy does great fucking work,
Yeah.
and it looks authentic. If you draw a picture of your auntie that passed away and you want to put it on your back, it's not going to look like your uncle. It's going to look just like your fucking auntie. Because you see those ones. You see those tattoos with somebody, and it's always the eyes and the mouth that's fucked up.
Yeah, it looks like they're like faces melting off.
Yeah.
They're terrible. Don't
Shay,
go anywhere else.
Shay
Go
and
to
the crew,
Tiger Claw.
Shay and the crew, including, all his new people. Shay vets all his people.
Yeah, he
all right,
does.
so everybody in is on point.
Yes, and I know that they have mentored some and they've apprenticed, but don't worry, you got Shay and the crew in the back pocket, so they're great. Go see them. Anyway, this Tiger Claw tattoo, I've already posted up on the live video version of this, MVPJerseyFraming.com.
You know what? These motherfuckers got cute the other day. So I went by and I saw them, right? And
Okay.
I'm talking to them about this shit, right? And this motherfucker hands me a fucking a 6-pack carrier.
Oh, okay.
He made a 6-pack carrier for fun because he's like, you cunt. Ooh.
You said it.
I almost said, you clowns. God damn it. I almost walked into that one. I'm not supposed to say that word.
Okay.
Right?
You clowns.
You clowns are this is going to be a show tonight. You clowns are alcoholics. I made a little 6-pack carrier for you. It's made out of wood. Put your logo in it and walk around and tell the people. So he doesn't just do jerseys.
No, he doesn't. This is what I tried to explain last week.
Okay.
Is I saw and I'm not going to say the name of the band that he did this for in case he doesn't want me to, but just know that it wasn't jerseys. It was some masks and things, and it was framed out. It had backlighting. It was beautiful. It was one of the neatest things that I've seen. And I said, this isn't a jersey.
Yeah, jackass.
Well, yeah, I do that. But we've been instructed that we're supposed to say jerseys and those things that are like that.
You're wasting your talent, but whatever.
Yeah, so go to see MVPJerseyFraming.com. Last up we have, and these guys, my patience is wearing thin.
Okay.
Because they haven't updated their Facebook or their Instagram stuff. But H Cubed, which is your etching HQ, they do great work, but like update your stuff. Word of mouth is only word of mouth, but you gotta
But you gotta give him
promote your
this. You
shit.
gotta give him this. That logo looks fucking first class. You know what I mean?
does. It looks
that's
fancy.
some James Bond shit right there. That's
Yeah,
some high tech
it does
shit.
look fancy.
I think that shop reminds me of math class.
It is. If you're looking, go to facebook.com/thehcubed, and you can check them out there. They have all your etching needs. Anything you want, they can do. Pretty much any damn thing. It's really great to be.
So they're gonna do the little drink carrier.
Yep,
We're gonna put our logo on that shit, and we'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, and then we'll show. And that brings us to the end of our emails. I'm gonna do fireworks because it's the end. It's fun. I still haven't loaded it. It's fun. Anyway.
You did that because you forgot to use the shit on the fucking fourth when we recorded. So now you're gonna use that shit till fucking Easter, aren't you?
Yeah. Wait till the new year.
Would.
Yeah. That's
Got things to talk about, man.
Okay, it's been a week.
Well, I'm gonna go this route. All right, so we talk about life and progression and what goes on through life, right? Yeah. Charlie Watts, drummer for
Rolling Stones,
passed away.
Did
he was the only one that could hold his high?
And
you know Mick would be out there with the fucking arms and the duck lips and walking around stage. You got Ron Wood out there, thrusting and grinding this shit. You got the other guy out there doing whatever the fuck he did.
Yep.
And you got Charlie Watts just sitting back there. Look at the Start Me Up video. Look how high all these motherfuckers are.
Oh, yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. He's gone. But here's the thing.
Well, to his credit, he's like 132.
To his credit, he's 80 years old, you fucking jackass. And he's been rich and famous since 1963.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had a great life.
Yeah, he did.
Don't cry for me, Argentina, is what he's saying.
83, you said?
80. He's been doing it since 63.
80's a good life, man.
80's a great life. Yeah. 80 as a fucking musician.
And you've never had to worry about paying for a thing in your life.
Getting all Mick Jagger's thrown away strange pussy.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck you've been married since fucking 1972.
Yeah.
Charlie Watts, you got strange pussy on a regular.
Yeah.
All right? So
Yeah.
I heard a joke one time when I was a salesman, right? This
boy.
dude says to me, we went to Vegas, right? And he goes, me and my wife are separated. And I was like, what are you telling me for? He goes, she's wherever and I'm in Vegas. That means we're separated. And he went out and pulled his dick out and did whatever he did in the fucking alley with some girls. It's like, wow. But you can't tell me Charlie Watts still didn't get it on.
He's Charlie Watts.
All right, Charlie Watts. He's Charlie Watts. That alone, you got to beat him off.
Plain and simple.
That alone, you got to beat him off. All right, I'll leave that alone. Anyhow, so I was thinking too.
Okay.
With that, if you're Charlie Watts and you're famous since '63, you make it to '80. Who's the new group of old guys kicking ass? Because I wanted to see the Rolling Stones, right? And they replaced the drummer with a brother, by the way, some dude from I think Athens, Georgia. I can't remember his name, but they replaced him, and he's gonna be back there. But he's not an original. An original band. Well, this band's had a lot of different members, but a band that's been around for a long time. Who's the new Rolling Stones? If you're 20 years old, who do you look at and you're like, God damn, those dudes are old. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers are 54, 53, 52,
are.
55, and they're still kidding. I woke up this
they're
morning.
amazing.
I woke up this morning with the song Dark Necessities in my head.
Okay.
So I watched the video. Anthony Kiedis looks like he is just fucking shredded. He looks like a CrossFitter. Flea's got all the goddamn energy in the world.
Every video they ever did, Flea's bananas. Yeah, like
breaking the girl.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Just doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. Full of energy. And I'll tell you something. They got the Will Ferrell drummer. He looks like him, which has even been said. And you got the new guy. So if you're 20, even if you're 30, those are like the new Rolling Stones, man.
Yeah, they are.
Those guys are still touring, still relevant to a point, just like under the cusp of relevance.
Yep.
They're not gonna make a number one hit.
They didn't, but they don't have. The only one of the biggest distinctions is that they don't have the cult following that the Stones did. The Stones.
You don't think so?
Not like that. No, I don't. I think Fish. So the Rolling Stone.
Fish. You made me want to put deodorant on when you said that.
The Rolling Stones have this like cult following that just from the 60s and on, it just followed them and never let go. And now these people are all 80.
Yeah.
And they're still following them. Fish tried to emulate that and kind of build that cult following to a degree.
Okay.
But the Red Hot Chili Peppers have a fan base.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the cult following. I think there's a difference there. So it's not the same, though I do agree with your point that the Peppers are the Rolling Stones, like the old group.
For the young cats right now.
Yes. But they don't have that crazy cult following.
If you're fucking Anthony Kiedis and you still take your shirt off at 54, you're doing things right. And I bring up Dark Necessities. Number one, it was in my head this morning.
Okay.
But number two, there's a scene where Flea is playing guitar in a sink full of dishes. Okay? Which reminds me to the early 90s when I was still out there doing whatever the fuck I was doing.
Okay.
I was in the kitchen one time. And for some reason, you go to parties, people always end up in the kitchen because I think that's what alcohol and food is.
Yeah, it is. That is typically where they keep it.
And I got my boys with me, and I'm sitting there, and I'm talking shit to some dude.
So,
I'm talking shit to some dude.
Okay.
And I don't even know what we're talking about. We're talking about maybe some girl we both got with, maybe some girl we both wanted to get with, whatever. And I'm eating Skittles. I got a fucking full bag, like the family-sized bag of Skittles. I'll never fucking forget this. I'm surprised I haven't told this on the podcast already. I'm eating fucking Skittles and I'm talking shit, right? Like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'll beat your fucking ass, blah, blah. And I'm leaning up against the sink.
Okay.
In the sink is a bunch of dishes.
Okay.
And I'm talking shit to this dude. I'm just running my fucking lips, okay?
Okay.
And he had enough. Now, remember, I got a bag of Skittles in my left hand and Skittles in my right hand. I can't protect myself.
No, not really. No, you can.
And he said something to me, and I said, do it. And the next thing I know, I'm in a sink full of fucking dishes. I'm sitting in the fucking sink. He hit me so hard. If you ever been punched, like the perfect punch, you don't feel it.
No,
If you deliver,
You just realize you've ended up somewhere.
If you deliver or receive the perfect punch, you don't feel it.
No.
And next thing I know, I'm sitting in a fucking sink full of dishes with fucking Skittles all over my lap, wondering how the hell I ended up in the sink. And there's a scene with Flea sitting in the sink.
Yeah.
And I look around, and all my boys are fighting because I have 4 boys with me. Everybody's fighting, and I'm sitting in the sink wondering How the fuck did I just end up in the fucking sink full of dishes?
Well, I don't know.
No, you right there.
So just so people know, here's the.
No, that was it. Just keep watching this shit. This is the song. And so I watched this, and I was just like, right there, he's sitting in the fucking dishes.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how the fuck did they do that shit? You don't know. That's the shit. So here they are. Anthony Kiedis, chest naked, looking better than me and you.
Yeah. No, easy.
Looking better than me and you.
Hard.
Older than me and you.
Yeah.
Killing it, man.
Yeah. But he also made music better than me and you.
Absolutely. But these are the new fucking Rolling Stones, without question, man.
Yeah, I can get behind
Look at the flea. Look at it. Look at all that energy.
Still.
Look, I don't have that energy after a fucking shower. You know what I mean? When you're supposed to feel good and be clean. I love these fucking guys, man. But yeah, so that video right there reminds me of the time I got hit in the jaw so fucking hard it lifted me up off the fucking floor into a sink full of dishes, and I still haven't gotten out the fight. I was sitting there while everybody was fighting, wondering, why am I sitting in dirty dishes in the sink? And I got Skittles all over my fucking lap. True story.
Well, that'll teach you.
Well, it didn't teach me.
No.
It didn't teach me because I was one of those guys, man. But so, R.I.P. to Charlie Watts, Mick Jagger and all them. I have always wanted to see them in concert. It looks like it's getting, tenuous now, whether or not you're going to see them.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, at this age, are they actually like performing, or are they just like pretending and it's all
My boy went and saw the Rolling Stones 2 years ago, and he told me Mick Jagger doesn't stop. He does not stop.
Well, I guess the drugs will do that, I suppose.
Off drugs. This is a new era. This ain't the 70s, 80s, 60s.
Okay.
Off drugs. He does not stop. Good on him. Hey, I
don't know. Okay.
What? No.
I still think he's got to be on drugs at that age, and you're still going like that hard. Nah, man, come on. Unless you're one of these old guys that are freaks that are out running marathons, like you need some medical assistance to go like that.
So why can't an old guy be a freak running a marathon, and why can't the old guy be a freak fucking jumping across stage for $60 million a night? Why? You know what I mean? Think about that, man.
Well, he can with a little bit of medicated assistance. One has built up a lifestyle of like doing that in health and everything else. The other one has built a lifestyle of drugs and partying and jumping across the stage.
But if that's what you do, though, think about that.
I know I'm not saying it's not impossible.
Think about if you're just a relief pitcher. Okay, you're a relief pitcher, which is strenuous. You go out there from the age of 19 to the age of 45. Wakefield.
Yeah.
Tim Wakefield, I think he was 44, 45 when he gave up.
Right, yeah.
Right? And he was a knuckleball thrower, which is the easiest, which is one of the least strenuous throws.
It is, but it is hard as hell to throw that.
It's hard to throw.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So you got the ball dancing all over, but you're out there doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't remember what my point was when I started this, but Mick Jagger's been doing it. Oh, that's what it was. Mick Jagger's been doing this for fucking decades. So why is that not easy for him?
I don't know, because he's got drugs in his system.
I'm not going to go with that. I don't think he has drugs anymore. Look, I was talking to one of my boys, and he's talking to me about the podcast. Okay? So what kind of podcast is this? Who listens to this podcast? Mostly what? Guys. People with dicks.
Yeah.
You got Twigs and Berries listening to this shit.
Yeah.
And he's telling me about his...
Majority. Yeah.
He's telling me the whole time about his wife loving this fucking podcast. My wife loves it. I really don't listen to it, but she listens to it sometimes in the car, and I got to listen to it too. And all I thought when he was telling me this is one of my boys, is that your wife owns a strap-on, and you take it up the ass. She's the man. You're the fucking woman. This podcast is meant for men, okay? And he's talking to me, and I'm just looking at him going, God damn. We all got sexual fucking fetishes, right?
We do.
We all got them. But I know what yours is now. Your wife runs a fucking show.
Sounds like it.
And she got good hip action. Great hip action.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. And yeah, you're right. We're very male dominated.
Male dominated.
But that's okay.
It is okay, because I only know how to be a dude with a dick. That's all I know how to be.
That's a fair point. I was gonna, I have to go on to a different type of media here to pull up our numbers. Because now I'm curious on what our actual percentages are as far as that goes, male versus female. Oh yeah, 62% male. That's not that much.
Oh, that's not high.
No,
All right.
62%.
Sorry, all the ladies, strap-on sales have gone up, is what that tells me.
62% is not so
Would
bad.
we left all that shit in Afghanistan? Did we leave all that shit there?
62 billion. I think that's probably from a percent.
No.
80 billion, something like. Yes.
I don't want to talk
Keith-
politics, but I just want to know:
Keith, to
did we
answer
leave
your-
all our shit in Afghanistan?
Yes, and we won't talk politics because I don't understand that part of it. I don't understand how, like, when I leave somewhere, I take extra shit with
Take
me.
it. I take your shit with
Yeah.
me.
You're like, oh, he may have left this. Well, that's a woman's cardigan. Meh. I don't know that.
Gone with me.
I'm leaving with
Or
everything.
at least blow the shit up. Right,
So
at least
when I
fuck it
le-
up so somebody
right.
else can look at it.
Right, so when I leave a party, if I don't know if it's mine, or I'll know if it's mine, or if it's yours, I'll take a piss on it, or I'll light it on fire.
Here's a story, people. One time, me and Wood went out to a bar. We're sitting out hanging out. It's me, Wood, a couple other cats. Wood's sitting to my right, like Wood does, and all of a sudden he fucking disappears. He disappears. Now we had just got a round of drinks. Everybody's drink is empty. I go into the bathroom.
For the record, I purchased a round of drinks for everybody.
For the record, you drank them all before you left. I went into the bathroom to look for fucking Wood. He was gone because I've been jumped in the bathroom before. All right. I wish it was the kitchen where I was sitting there holding my skills. I've been in the bathroom because you jumped in the bathroom. Your boys, unless they go to pee, they don't know you're gonna get your fucking ass kicked.
They think
I
you're
went to
just
the bathroom. I went to the stalls. You went in there. You did an Irish goodbye, which was awesome. But the cute part about it, like he said, he ordered around the drink and he drank everybody's fucking drink before you left.
Yeah. So when I leave somewhere, I'm taking my shit and I'm going. And if you leave it, and I think you might leave it behind, and take your shit too. So how we leave 70, because I said 62, and then I said 80. I'm going to call it somewhere in the middle. $70 billion worth of shit.
I don't know.
I'm taking it. Like if I'm that guy leaving there,
Yeah.
I'm going to weigh the plane now because I've got so much shit on me.
That. We left
I
that
don't
shit.
know. I have no
Whatever's
idea.
going on. And it's also now called ISIS K, which is like ISIS light. I don't know. ISIS heavy.
So I wondered if it was like A through, and we're at the letter K now.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't know. I have no idea. But when I heard that, I'm like, K?
I don't get it, man. You know what? These people that do this obviously have more education than you and I both, and they're supposed to be smarter than us, whatever. But I know for a fact, if I bring something to a party, i.e. a weapon or alcohol, when I leave, it comes with me.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I do know that.
Yeah, because you ain't getting my, yeah. I was going to say this, and this is the last we'll talk on it, is can you imagine having and holding such a grudge for 20 years that when you see an opportunity, you finally swoop in there, you're like, here we are, bitches.
Do you know who you're talking to?
20.
Again, sometimes I think I'm Italian. I hold a grudge like a motherfucker. I hate that about myself, but I got time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least I think I have time. We don't know when it ends.
We never know.
But I have time. Deadliest Catch still comes on TV.
Oh, wow, it does?
Yeah. I used to be into that shit.
I watched a little bit of it. I cannot say honestly that I've watched a complete season of it.
Okay.
Because it's just, I've only had cable for a handful of years in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've been able to pay for it. So I never watched a full season of it, but I've caught some episodes and I enjoy it.
I watch the shit where they go out there and they catch the fucking crabs and all the peril and shit. And so I watched it the other day. It's the same fucking show.
It is.
It's the same fucking thing.
Over and over and over and over.
I lost interest, man.
Yeah. They haven't changed it in, how long's that been on? 15 years?
15, maybe 17?
Yeah, long damn time. And it's the same dude. Now it's like second generations in doing it.
Yes.
Cool, guys. Cool.
Yeah. Catch the lobster.
Okay.
Who the fuck eats a hamburger, Wood? As an adult, think about that.
A hamburger?
A hamburger.
I eat a hamburger.
You eat hamburger.
Yeah.
You'll say I don't want cheese.
What are you asking?
I'm asking who the fuck doesn't put cheese on a goddamn burger?
There's
Either a Jew or a fucking Hindu who worship cows. Hindus don't eat cows at all. Jews don't mix the meat. So
I live with somebody that doesn't put that asks for a hamburger and make sure no cheese on it.
okay, that person to me hasn't matured palate wise above 8 years old. That is so weird to me.
It is strange. I love cheese on a burger. Sometimes the cheese can make the burger.
Makes the burger because cheese, you can have so many different type of cheeses.
Yes.
And if you just get a ham, what do they put? The person you live with that doesn't put fucking cheese on a hamburger. What condiments do they put on there?
Everything else.
Oh,
Everything. But
now they
cheese.
get
Like
cute.
onion.
Now-
Mustard, ketchup.
So-
anything but cheese.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I
Somebody said to me the other day.
I don't choose it.
Somebody said to me the other day, I just want a hamburger. I just want a hamburger. I looked at that motherfucker like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, no, seriously. Seriously. Do you have Velcro sneakers on right now?
So if I go to let's say McDonald's, for example,
Okay.
and I get a cheeseburger, I love their cheeseburgers, just the simple cheeseburgers, I'll get those. But if somebody in my circles gets just the hamburger, they're just as good.
You don't look at them weird? I look at somebody.
No,
Somebody
I don't.
ordered a hamburger. I look at them like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You embarrassing me right now? Don't you know who the fuck I is?
Hold the cheese,
Yeah,
please.
that's weird to me, man. And like you said, the cheese can make it. Because
Yeah,
you can get so
it
many
could.
different
It
types
could.
of cheeses,
Yeah.
man. I ran into a kid the other day. He's probably 16, and he had a voice almost Barry White-esque.
Oh, wow.
Right? And it made me feel like insecure as an adult.
As you
know what I mean?
should.
And motherfucker, I said, hey, how you doing, young man? Yeah, I'm doing real good. I was like, God damn. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm doing great right there. I'm doing great. Did you just wake up? No, I've been up for 5 hours. I'm doing real good. And I got a little insecure, you know?
Yeah. Whew, buddy. If he's that young though, hopefully his voice holds, and by the time he's 26, it's not like now he doesn't sound like Barry White now, like super duper old, like
just throws you
Mick
off,
Jagger
man.
now.
Because there was a time in your life where you say to yourself, you know what? Nobody's ever going to be younger than me. I'm the youngest. I'm the best. I got all that. You remember those years?
Yeah, cocky,
And then you get, right, cocky. And you get this fucking 15-year-old. He got a voice like, just like your father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck did you just say, man?
Please, I didn't do it. I swear.
Then speaking of kids, I met a kid named Oscar, and we've talked about this before.
Oscar.
How the fuck do you name your infant Oscar, Ethel, Beatrice, Edwina?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? And there's no
Edwina? That's a name.
That's a name. Edwina is.
I mean, I know. That's a little bit rhetorical. I know it's a name, but I haven't heard that name in
since last 2 centuries ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Decades.
I just don't understand. Like,
I don't know.
Like
Oscar.
they named you Wood. Your name's Woody, Woodrow.
Yeah.
Wood,
all of them.
Right? Keith, Keithy. I think that's it. But
Kevin.
They didn't want to see him. But all I'm saying is, you name your kid Oscar. What's the nickname? The Grouch. You know what I mean? Why? How do you have a 2-year-old named fucking Oscar? You expect him to come up with a fucking cigar?
Yeah.
He's got overalls on and shit. He's got a wife beater on, which is offensive now. I just fucking traumatized somebody by saying wife beater.
Yeah, you did.
You got all out and he comes like, what, Mom, can I help you? You know what I mean? Oscar's an old person's name.
It really is.
The kid's name was Oscar. And I just looked at the parent like, what the fuck are you doing? It was my great-grandfather's name. Yeah, goddamn right it was. Yes, it was your great-grandfather's name.
You know you can give your child a middle name, right? That it still kind of holds homage to your great-grandfather.
Dude, weirdest fucking shit, man.
I think a lot of times people name their kids certain names because it's like that. It's like a family name or it sounds fun as a kid. Like the ones that drive me crazy, if they're not like centuries old, are the ones that are cute for an infant, but then when they're a teenager, then now your name just is silly. I can't think of one off top of my head. Right
I
now,
know
but,
the names you're talking about, though,
but
right?
you're like,
Yeah.
wait, how old are you?
Yeah, like she's never going to be an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, parents out there, name your kids appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can make up a name. You can spell it funny even.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. Just name them appropriately.
I like that.
They have to grow up with it, not you.
Oscar.
Those parents probably have screwed up names too, though.
Can you imagine being in the 3rd grade? Oscar Wood.
Oh,
Present?
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Do you mind if I smoke in the class? I got to be at work at 11:15. What time's this over?
So the funny thing is when you say Oscar, my mind immediately goes to like the Spanish name Oscar, because that's a little bit more popular than an American name Oscar.
Yeah, still an old person's name.
It is, but my brain goes there. I don't know why.
I've been on some shit lately, man. I was talking to somebody, and I was like, hey.
Lately, what? Okay, like, you're talking like the last 10 to 15 years? Or
I'm talking yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm talking to this dude, right? Full disclosure, my white daddy was sitting there talking, and I'm talking about, look at all the technology lately. Man has been around for 250,000 years. Okay?
Yeah, long time.
Say it again.
Time.
Say it long time.
Long time.
I just watched Full Metal Jacket the other day. I was waiting for that part. Buku and long time. Those 2 parts right there, I was like, God damn. Makes me want to be back in Vietnam fighting Charlie. Just the way she said that. Anyway, so yesterday I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my white daddy, and I'm like, 250,000 years, men has been around. But look when everything fucking shot off. All right? So he had the industrial age.
Yeah.
All right? That was in late 1890s, early 1900s. That's when kids named Oscar at 3 years old went to the factory. They rolled cigarettes. They made shoes. They did all the dangerous shit because they had small hands.
They're working in mines and shit. Yeah.
But then you fast forward to 1950s. Okay? What happened in 1945?
I don't know.
Roswell.
Yeah.
Okay? Then all of a sudden now, Kennedy's up there talking, we're going to put a man on the moon in 10 years.
Yeah.
They did it.
Yep.
Some people say allegedly. Some people would say it was on a screen. Some people say it actually happened. I say it actually happened.
I believe it happened.
But then you get fax machine. You get cell phones. You get pager. You get beeper. You get all that shit. Why all this fucking technology, all the shit that's going on now, all the GPS shit now, you could fucking put a GPS, you could put a Black Hawk, what's the word?
Helicopter.
I was going to say alligator.
I know.
I wanted to say alligator.
Then you wanted to say elevator.
Oh, I did. You saw that. You can put it right here now on top of your ass from GPS.
Yeah.
All right. All that shit showed up in the last, I don't know, 45. Hang on. Let me do the math. 45, that's 60. Then you got 70. Almost 80 years. The last shit, right?
Yeah.
I did good.
Yeah.
All right. 80 years, that shit showed up.
They actually, if you go back into history.
Alien technology.
Yeah, if you go into, and that's huge, in my opinion. That's where
You
most
agree?
of it's coming from. Yes, I believe that. But if you look at it, they had like way back in the day, they had the Dark Ages. If you remember that in history, there were the Dark Ages. Nothing really
I don't
happened.
remember it.
Okay, well, Google it.
Okay.
There were the Dark Ages. Once we came out of the Dark Ages, shit started popping off. Then you get electricity as well. You get automobiles.
When was the Dark Ages for you? Because you say Dark Ages, I'm talking like the England shit where they had fleas.
Yes, that's when it is.
Okay.
Like it's old,
Okay.
like 100, like 300 years ago, 400 years, something like that. So you got the Dark Ages. We come out of the Dark Ages, and now all of a sudden shit starts popping off. And then we land on the moon.
Microwave technology,
And it goes
we're on the moon.
crazy.
Yeah.
It goes crazy.
So I think that information came from somewhere. And people always want to say,
I think so. Why wouldn't it?
It was the Russians from Nazi and shit and all that stuff. If the excuse me, the Germans. Fuck you, Wood. Stay with me. The Germans from Nazi, if they had all that technology, we wouldn't have won the fucking war.
No.
So it's not just them.
No, and the Germans pretended that they had technology and they were trying to do experiments, but they didn't do shit. They just killed a lot of people for no reason because they're shitty.
Right. Shitty Germans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Germans are shitty. Is that what you
No.
lose your words?
No.
Oh, okay.
Those Germans were.
I was trying to paint you into a corner.
Those Germans were. The Nazi Germans were.
I know Germans, and they're
Good
decent people. Yeah, right. They're not trying to kill me.
No, they've come a long way.
At least not that I know of.
Right. Nazi Germany is
No,
a different Germany.
But I'm
just
telling
like
you, man.
Stalin. And
Everything
his
changed
people
right there. So you got 250,000 years, and you got 1947. When the fuck was Roswell? Was it 45 or 47? You got that big typewriter with the fucking computer.
Speaking of
TV screen in front of it.
technology,
Yeah. So you got Roswell, and that's when everything started to change. They talk about nylon coming from that. They talk,
1947.
47. They talk about Velcro coming from that.
Yeah.
Microwave technology coming
Yeah.
from that. All of a sudden, we blew up.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't tell me that shit's not off. Which brings me to my Bigfoot guy. I reached out to him again. He left me a message. I want to play a message on this podcast, but I don't want to offend him. And I talked to somebody who knows him just yesterday, and like, yeah, he's real weird about talking to people who he doesn't know. I said he called me, so he has my number, so he knows it's me calling him, trying to jerk him off to get him on the show.
Yeah. Listen, Mr. Bigfoot Man. We're not trying to set you up at all. We're just trying to understand this because, here's my opinion on it. If you think that aliens existed, and you believe that, or they do exist, rather, then why is it so out of the realm of possibility that Bigfoot exists?
I want it there, man.
I don't know.
What does touche mean? Explain touche to me.
Touche, like you one-upped me kind of thing? Yeah.
I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and we're talking back and forth. So you say, my name's Wood. I go, yeah, your name's Wood. And you go, some people call me Woody. And I go, yeah, some people call you Woody. But some people could also call you Woodrow. And they go, touche. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. They're like,
No.
they're like, yeah. They go, yes, it does. I go,
did they follow it up with touche?
no, it doesn't. I went on drunkenly to explain to them what touche meant, and they're like, "No, it doesn't mean that." I go, "Yeah, touche."
What did they think it meant?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I was absolute on my point. You gotta remember, Wood, when I'm drunk, I'm only steering one fucking semi truck, okay, down the fucking freeway, okay, trying not to get pulled over. But when they said it, it just hit me the wrong way. I was like, "That's not what touche means."
Yeah. I thought that was pretty well known. Like, I've used the phrase, like, to somebody, touche.
That's
Meaning,
when you get your ass whipped.
Yeah.
Verbally.
I've probably said that in my life 3 or 4 times, maybe.
Because you don't get your ass whipped verbally?
No.
Oh.
I try not to.
Nice. Yeah.
I can cower and run like the best of them.
It's because the judge doesn't allow you to talk.
No, I just stand there and I take it. And then my brother, for sure.
Elon Musk says Tesla will have a new humanoid robot by next year. Not new, beginning, which scares me. I saw iRobot. I want no part of this shit. Why do we need a robot? What is he going to do? What's the robot going to do? They're going to become cops? Firefighters? They're going to become fucking army guys? No, they're going to be here to fucking beat us down.
Oh,
don't trust it.
They're gonna
I'm
be
telling you,
just like iRobot marching down the streets beating your ass.
These motherfuckers are going to space and they're creating robots, so they're gonna have a colony of fucking people and robots, and they're gonna harvest us.
And I will also say, if Elon Musk says that he's going to do that, he's going to do it.
It's going to happen.
What has he not done that what has he said that he hasn't done to this point?
Right. He's
done it, yeah.
But nobody checks it.
But
the government just sits there just jerking off, do-de-do-de-do.
Didn't he, was it him that just sent, like, ants and, like, a peach and grapes and, like, I don't know, some weird, like, an avocado to space recently?
I don't watch the news. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Sent ants up there. Because everybody needs ants with fruit in space.
So you having, how many baby mamas you got? 15?
Yeah. Yeah, roughly.
You having baby mamas. You have women jump in your face before, right? And they threaten you and shit. But I would assume they don't touch you.
No, no.
Pittsburgh game, preseason game.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me just lay it out completely. White girl. Okay, one row up, jumps into the black guy. I was gonna say brother, but some people don't understand brother.
Yeah,
they're like, that's her brother. And
yeah.
No, black guy. But from this point on, he'll be referred to as a brother.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so white girl jumps in her brother's face.
Got it.
Okay, and she's arguing with him over I don't know fucking what.
Nothing.
He's got a Steelers hat on. I don't know what she's got on, but they're at a Steelers game. Everything is yellow. Her boyfriend's sitting down. She's yelling at him. She's doing all the in the face stuff
because he knows she's a problem.
I say check your girl at that point. Okay, whatever's so fucking mad.
He shouldn't have shown up with her in the beginning.
Check your girl, but she's arguing with him. Okay. Now the white girl slaps the brother.
Ooh.
pow, in the face.
Nope.
Brother goes to draw back to retaliate. Dude, boyfriend stands up and he's like, don't touch my girl. Brother tags the dude.
Okay.
Right now, all this shit is like reading Rainbow to me. This makes fucking sense, okay? Okay. Brother tags the dude that stood up for the girl.
Okay.
Gives him probably an 8-piece, puts him to sleep.
Yep.
He falls asleep in the chair. White girl comes back. Now she wants to be the hero.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
If I'm a white woman in that point right there and I see my boyfriend get knocked out, I'm going to get a drink. Okay, I'm leaving because I know what kind of damage this dude does.
I haven't seen this video. What like if you describe her frame for me?
She's not a giant girl. I wouldn't call her a giant girl. So she comes back in to deal with the brother after he knocks out the boyfriend.
Okay.
And she gets tossed up. She gets two to the chin and sat down. My question for you, is the brother wrong?
No.
Okay.
First of all, he was attacked. First.
That's it right there. Off to the left. You saying
this one right here?
Yes.
Okay.
If you get slapped in the face by a man or woman, all bets are off.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You agree with that?
Why does it matter?
Well, they want equal rights.
Then they're going to get equal fists.
They're going to.
That's all there is to it.
I say what he did was the right thing. I don't know what happened. There it is. Look. Now he stands up. Put out. He can't fight. Oh, there it is. Now he's going to sleep here. He's out. Now watch her. She comes back. Yeah.
He pushed her first. No. He pushed. So
what you hear in the crowd is she slapped him first because security came to take care of him because he hit a girl.
Well, but if you look at the very beginning, she's in his face like the finger pointing like you
which is
whatever.
a problem already.
Yeah, so he shoves that hand out of his face,
personal space,
and then she comes back with a slap, and then it's game over. Good. That's what you get.
Shame on the boyfriend for sitting there and letting it get to that point, though.
Yeah, I would have grabbed her by because she's got pants on. You
Sit
can
your
grab
ass
her by
down.
that loop. And
sit down and shut the fuck up.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Two-piece up.
Yeah, I can't imagine that they're still together at this point.
Now here comes the cops. Speaking of cops, there's a cop in Alabama.
Okay.
Good on him. Good on this. No, seriously, I love this shit, and I've dreamt about doing this, or being this, or wishing I was this. This motherfucker gets mistaken all the time for Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And you pull a picture up,
yeah.
and this motherfucker looks like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He does, yeah.
With sunglasses on.
Yep, I've seen it. Yep.
He's not as big as Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm sure he will be after this going on. He's in the gym right now getting fucking...
No, he has been trying. Because look at his ass. Because I saw this. If you look at... There's other photos of him floating around. Mm-hmm. He's busting his ass to get that big.
To get that big. He's even getting a tattoo. Good on him.
Yeah.
We're all not blessed with those genetics.
No, we're not.
Fuck. So he's pulling women over right now, and they're just like writing their number on their panties. Yeah. I'm sure. He's pulling over the guys, and they're writing their number down too.
Yeah.
Don't tell my wife I get down this way, but
Hey, can I take a picture with you? I'll pay this, but can I get a picture with Dwayne?
I say good on him. And The Rock is such a good fucking guy. I follow him on Instagram.
You see where he stopped at the tour bus?
It said, how do I find The Rock? Does anybody know where The Rock is? Yeah. He's just such a good fucking dude. That's fun. If I saw that, I'd be just as giddy as everybody on that fucking bus.
Oh, hell yeah.
But good on this guy for looking like the fucking Rock and just being hopefully a good dude, right?
Yes. I imagine he's got that smile, which is part of The Rock's charm.
Yeah, he's got a great smile.
Yeah.
Got a great smile. Nirvana is being sued by the Baby from Nevermind's album cover. I would have thought. So I saw this, and I would have thought that in the very beginning, when they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do this," they would have had some safeguards in place. Safeguards for what?
Well, like, hey, we're paying your mother $350,000. I don't know what it would have been. It was Nirvana. $2,500, $1,000 to do this and throw your kid in the pool. So they do. They throw the kid in the pool. And now, how many years? 30 years later, he's suing him?
Sue your parents, okay?
Because didn't the parents sign off on it?
I would think so. You don't put a naked baby in a pool and not sign off on it.
I would think so.
I have no idea why the fuck they're mad at Nirvana.
Because they're not. He's not getting as much fame as them. Because you see what he's done since.
What's he done?
Every few years, he recreates the thing in clothes. He recreates.
No, pull your dick out. Pull your fucking dick out.
It's probably the same size as when he was thrown as an infant.
Pull your dick out and blame your daddy for having a small dick. Let me tell you something right now, man.
He's recreated it over and over and over to show how traumatized he was. You know what? You're an infant. Nobody knows your face when you're an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So get over yourself.
Hey, look. Let me tell you something. Van Halen's not suing. All right, 1984 album. You got the fucking baby with wings and a motherfucking cigarette in his hand. All right, this is the dumbest shit in the world right here. Talk to your parents about this shit. Where'd the money go? Mama, where'd the money go?
Yes, that's what it is.
Because I know you got paid, what is it, a flat fee of $300 or, residuals. Where's the money?
She's
Full disclosure, I always thought that album cover was a little fucking weird from the get-go. Oh, now they block it out. Now they block his little ding-dong out, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have this album stored away somewhere.
Have you ever had a baby born in water? Because they say when babies are born, they can swim.
Well, because they're in the amniotic fluid and they're like, essentially they are swimming. They're not breathing air. So when they're born into the water, it's in the same. I have not. I think it's a little bit weird. Let me have my kids in a hospital like a normal person.
You've never had none of those what do they call that? Fucking urogenic women? Those
no.
What's the word I'm looking for? Those fucking
I don't know, but I
know
know
the
what you're
women
talking about.
the ones that know their period allegedly.
Yeah.
I know my period. I don't wear deodorant and I use tree bark for toothpaste.
I haven't shaved in 37 years.
You know the ones I'm talking about.
No,
which is kind of fun for the first time.
Yeah.
Until you get hair legs on you, it's like I'm fucking my boy Jim. You know what I mean? Because she got just as much hair legs as I got, man. Man dies after using epoxy adhesive instead of condom during sex. This happened in India.
Say it again. He used what?
Man dies after using epoxy adhesive instead of condom during sex. I don't know how he
died.
That's what I said. I don't know how he died from epoxy. But
he's trying to get stuck in there.
It's called slow down. Slow the fuck down. Would you tell me? You've been some places. Tell me.
I would have no idea how you die. I don't know. That blows my mind. I don't know. That's you have stumped me. That I don't know. I don't know. That guy's got well, he had. He's dead now.
I've heard of balloons. I've heard of rubber bands. I know people would put rubber band on the base of the dick thinking that it would hold the cum up by the nuts when they came. It doesn't stop your dick from falling off, to quote Furious Styles from Boys in the Hood. You ever Morgana, punching Morgana. She was a big titty blonde girl that used to go out in the 80s and kiss all the fucking players. Okay, this is the shit that used to happen back in the 80s. So back in the 80s, you would have somebody out there, they're going to fucking bat or they're going to shoot a free throw, and here'd come this big titty girl out to give him a kiss. That was her whole spiel. Her name was Morgana. She had probably size A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. She probably had double J titties. Just giant titties. And she'd come running out in short shorts and high heels, and she would kiss whoever was shooting a free throw or
whoever was the hot topic at the moment.
She did it for whoever. You know what I mean? And she come out and kiss. And I was thinking about that because you think about people running on the court now.
Oh, yeah. Everyone
after Ron Artest, because I watched the Ron Artest thing, and nobody's coming on the court now with a fucking shoulder check.
No.
But it was just a different time. And you got her out there. Oh, George Brett. She got Nolan Ryan.
Charles Barkley.
She got Charles.
That's what
she got. Charles Barkley.
Yep.
Yeah, she'd come out with her giant. Look at those fucking giant back-breaking titties.
Oh man.
Why'd she stop it? I wondered.
Well, I'm just.
That's her now.
Yeah.
Yikes.
She's still rocking it after 50 years.
Nobody gets out alive. Oh, she kissed Kareem too.
Yeah.
Kareem ain't having that though. He's a Muslim man.
How's she gonna super tall. She's tiny, little lady.
Well, maybe she kissed him where she met him.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah. You never said he didn't get kissed on the head.
I like the fact that the Supreme Court is allowing evictions to resume during pandemic, because my problem was these people that are renting, they get fucking a pass, but people that own a house who are going through the same shit. So you work at fucking Subway and you rent a place, and I work at Subway and I own a place.
And you get a pass and I don't?
Because you rent.
I get a pass and you don't?
You get a pass and I don't. Why does that make sense?
It doesn't. Never did. I don't understand it.
So I'm happy that the Supreme Court said, you know what, fuck y'all.
Yeah, like we're resuming.
Yeah, business as usual.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Remember all those dollar bills we gave you for free that should have gone to rent instead of went to a phone?
Well, it's like these motherfuckers that do their financial planning and realize they can retire at age 58 and survive just fine for like 22 minutes. You know what I mean? Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Get it together, man. Sirhan, the one that shot Robert F. Kennedy.
Uh-huh.
They're going to release him from prison.
I saw this. Yeah.
Big news. Big news.
Yeah.
Big news, man.
It's coming up soon. November?
He's getting out.
Yeah.
Getting out of fucking prison.
Yeah, well, what do you do?
I always thought he had a cool name, if I'm being honest. Can you imagine if my name was Keith? You know what I mean?
That's what I've always called you. I thought it was pretty cool.
Keith, right?
Yeah.
And everybody knows it because it's like Keith Jackson. There's Keith Washington.
Yeah.
I'm Keith.
Oh.
That's a badass name.
It is.
His name's Sirhan. And the motherfucker's about to get out. How the fuck do you function in society? And I talked about this because my boy had a dad that was locked up for 30 years. But this motherfucker's locked up for 50 years.
Yeah.
You get out now and you got all this shit going on. How do you become acclimated?
You don't.
If I'm in prison
but how
for 50
old is
years,
he now, though?
He got to be 70-something.
Yeah, he's close to 80. Like, what are you? You're not contributing anything to society.
No, you can't get a job.
Nope.
You get out now. How do you figure shit out? I'm going to reoffend. Put me back. I want 3 hots in the cock.
You're going to go Shawshank Redemption.
That's it. I got to go back because I don't want to deal with all this fucking FaceTime and all this shit. And I'm looking on my fucking phone and they're like, Sirhan is at Starbucks now. And you're first of all, what the fuck's a Starbucks? I just want a cup of coffee.
And secondly, why do they care that I'm over here?
Why they care?
Yeah.
All that shit's going down now, man.
I can't imagine he's got a huge, like, family base that are waiting for him.
Right. I wouldn't think so either. It's just a weird thing, man. So
Society's strange.
Man. I don't want to wish him good luck, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah, do you.
Steph Curry, Dell Curry, Paul Curry. What's the other Curry brother's name? Is it Steph Curry?
Seth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Seth. Now I get all dignified. You see me stand up straight when you said Seth? Steph and Seth.
Yeah.
Their parents are getting divorced. Dell Curry, whatever. But I got to tell you something. Steph Curry's mom is fucking banging. So she's on the market now.
Yeah.
She ain't no Bezos' wife, but goddamn, she's
probably not bringing in what Dre's ex-wife's bringing in either. So she's probably somewhere.
She got a flat stomach and she's our age, so we should run for her because she's a
true.
badass.
Yeah, I could probably get into some NBA games for free.
Well, her ovaries are probably dried up, so you can't have any kids. She's not going to give you any more NBA kids. Who does that though? You know what I mean? Like, so you look at Dr. J, which was one of my heroes back in the day.
Sure.
No NBA kids.
No.
Patrick Ewing, he had a son that played at Indiana and then switched to Georgetown, didn't make the league.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Then
Jordan?
Michael Jordan, his kids, I don't know, they played at some college.
Yeah.
And gone. Dominique, gone. All right.
John Stockton's boy got a few 10-day contracts.
Gone.
That's it.
But then you get Steph Curry. 2 kids in the NBA.
Yeah.
So is it Dell or is it his hot-ass wife? Who's got the right?
Dell.
Yo, here's the thing.
Because he played.
Yeah, he played.
Yeah,
so did Jordan. Jordan didn't play?
Okay, but you're looking at this wrong. So you're looking at Jordan is the peak.
Pinnacle. All of it.
Yes.
Okay.
No, his kids aren't going to reach that. Even Ewing was a badass.
But make the league. Make the league is what I'm saying.
But now you take Dell, who, meh.
Okay.
Meh.
Uh-huh.
So now his kids are excelling.
Boom-bastic.
Yeah. So see, it's the reverse on both sides.
I don't agree with his son being the only one to ever be unanimously voted MVP. I'll say that right there.
No, I don't. Whatever.
All right.
I don't vote. They didn't ask for my vote. I don't know who I would have voted for that year. Probably not him.
If you're Michael Jordan, your kid is your kid. You just gotta be like, what
did you
fuck?
do?
Wait, I mean, what the fuck, man? I bet we got a full size basketball court in the house.
But because he never
And this
pushed
is
them.
and this is what you're fucking. No,
Have you seen-
I'd like to think Mike pushed those
I don't.
motherfuckers.
You know what? I bet he didn't. I'll bet he didn't. But look at Shaq's kids. Holy shit, they're huge, and they have an indoor court too. And they're still pretty young. I think they're getting into college. I think so. I bet you Shaq's gonna have some kids in the league.
You think they come into the league?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God damn it, fuck. Can you imagine, man?
I can't. Do you know what it's like to pretend that you're 5'10" and got the skills and you could?
That's what you strove for, to be 5'10".
I was like, I can do this.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Man.
510 kids later.
With that, is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, guys.
510 kids.
With that, guys, you know where our sponsors at. Check them out. Show them some love. We know we've heard it plenty over the last number of months. I want to go get tattooed. I'm just nervous. Don't be nervous. Just go call up Tiger Claw Tattoo or go down and see them. They'll hook you up. If you got a jersey, go get it framed. And for hell's sakes, if you're afraid to get tattooed and you want something etched on a glass mug, a metal lug, a piece of leather, or into whatever, hit up HQ. Mm-hmm. They'll all hook you up in whatever fashion it is you need to be hooked up. And Keith, I got to tell you, this post mask off hangover has actually been pretty good. And I got to tell you, it's been a pleasure.
Yo, Wood, we out.